What's up, everybody? 4.2, which is adding, subtracting, and multiplying polynomials. This is on page 166 through 169 in your textbook. Concept number 1, adding polynomials. I'm just going to rewrite this. So we get 3x cubed plus 2x squared minus x minus 7 and, which is really going to be plus. And then the quantity of x cubed minus 10x squared plus 8. Okay, and when we add polynomials, all you're doing is combining like terms. And like terms have the same exponent. So I got 3x cubed and x cubed. I get 2x squared and negative 10x squared. And I have here negative 7 and 8. Those are my like terms. Negative x is by itself, so I just combine these, and my answer is this. 3x cubed plus x cubed is 4x cubed. 2x squared and negative 10x squared is negative 8x squared. Next I have negative x, and negative 7 and 8 is 1, and there is my answer. It should be in standard form, which means it's in descending order of exponents. 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, there we go. Subtracting polynomials, concept number 2. Well, in this, what you need to do is you're really going to make this a positive sign, and then you're going to change the sign out of all the second terms in the polynomial. It's like multiplying it by negative 1. So that becomes a negative, negative, positive, and negative. I'm going to rewrite it. So I have 8x cubed minus 3x squared minus 2x plus 9. And now I changed it to plus sign, adding polynomials just like we had before. And now it's negative 2x cubed minus 6x squared plus x minus 1. Go back and combine your like terms. Okay, so I have 8x cubed minus 2x cubed, which is 6x cubed. I have negative 3x squared and negative 6x squared, which is negative 9x squared. Negative 2x and x, which is negative x. And then 9 and negative 1 is 8. And there we go. Again, this is in descending order, 3, 2, 1, 0. And voila, we are done. Alright. Next one actually says we have 3z squared minus z minus 4 from, I can't see it, 2z squared plus 3z. Okay, so if this is the case, it's a little backwards, right? So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it 2z squared plus 3z, and I'm going to subtract 3z squared minus z minus 4, because I'm subtracting this from this, so this from this. So it's a little backwards. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this a positive sign. I'm going to change my signs now to their opposites only in this second polynomial. And then I go back and I have 2z squared and negative 3z squared. That gives me negative z squared. I have 3z plus z, and that is 4z. And then I have just the 4. There we go. Alright, you guys. I like to do the little squigglies and things like that. Obviously, that's not mandatory. If you could, go ahead and give number 3 and 4 a quick try. pause it now. I'm going to go ahead and show the answers here. Okay, here we go. 3 and 4 right there. 3, 9x squared minus 7x minus 4. Number 4, negative 2x cubed minus 7x squared minus x minus 21. Pause if you need more time. I'm going to keep on going. Alright, concept number 3 is multiplication. And in this case, we have a binomial times a trinomial. And we normally work with binomials and binomials, right? And we use that FOIL method. Well, I'm going to actually use something pretty similar here. I'm going to combine a FOIL method and a column method. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to multiply the first term times all 3 terms here. So y times 3y squared is 3y cubed. Y times negative 2y is negative 2y squared. Y times 2 is 2y. Alright, I'm also going to do the same underneath this, or I'm going to do 5 times 3y squared, 5 times 2y, 5 times 2. But when I do 5 times 3y squared, I'm not going to write it under cubed, I'm going to write it under the squared. So I get 15y squared. 5 times negative 2y is negative 10y. 5 times 2 is 10. And now I kind of have it in this column method, which all I really need to do now is combine like terms. So I get 3y cubed. 15y minus 2y is 13y squared. Negative 10y and 2y is negative 8y, and then plus 10, and that is the solution I'm looking for. There's multiple ways to multiply polynomials. Box methods. You could just write one long line out. This is just what I prefer. I think it makes it easier just to combine the like terms. Alright, to flip it up, go ahead and try number 6. Show the answer here. It is 2y cubed minus y squared minus y minus 10. Pause if you need more time. I'm going to keep on going. Alright, here we go. Multiplying 3 binomials. Well, in this case, I really have the x minus 1 times the x plus 4. And it doesn't matter which order, but I'm going to take 2 binomials first, and I'm going to multiply them via FOIL. First, outside, inside, and last. Right, so I get x squared plus 4x minus 1x, or minus x, minus 4. Combine my middle terms right there. I get x squared plus 3x minus 4. And then I'm going to take this, right, and this x plus 5 times x squared plus 3x minus 4 times what I just solved for. And again, I'm going to do it in that same method. And again, I like this method not only because it helps me identify which goes with which, but it condenses it down a little bit. So x times x squared is x cubed. X times 3x is 3x squared. X times negative 4 is negative 4x. And then if I multiply 5 times x squared, I get 5x squared. Write it underneath the 3x squared. 5 times 3 is 15x. And 5 times negative 4 is negative 20. Again, if I column it out, it makes it easy to combine and also condense this answer a little. So here we go. My answer is x cubed plus 8x squared. 15x minus 4x is 11x minus 20. And there is the solution I was looking for. Okay, go ahead and give number 8 a try. I am going to go ahead and show you the answer here. And your answer is x cubed minus 2x squared minus 5x plus 6. Alright, the next part here is these special product patterns. Alright, and the first one is if I have the exact same terms but a different sign in the middle, we're going to be left with a perfect square minus a perfect square. Really, what you're doing is you're taking your first term, squaring it, you're going to take a minus sign in the middle, and taking your last term and squaring it. Okay, difference of two squares is also what it's called. So if I have x plus 3 times squaring x minus 3, I take my first term x, I square it, take the minus sign, take my 3, square it, I get 9. Square a binomial is what we've been talking about to make this perfect square, trinomial square, over and over and over. I take my first term, a, I square it, I get a squared, multiply my two terms together, and then double it to ab, take my last term, b, and square it. Okay, now we have a new one. It's a cube of a binomial. And this should be new to Algebra 2. You're definitely going to need to know this. But here we go. A plus b cubed. You take your first term, a, you cube it. Then it's going to be plus 3 times a squared times b. Alright. Then it's going to be plus 3 times a times b squared. And then it's going to be plus b cubed. And with the subtraction sign, doesn't really matter when it's going to all equal out in the end, but it would be positive, negative, positive, negative. Always, 100% of the time. Alright, so that is what's going on there. I'm going to go ahead and show some of those. So, flip it up. Alright, so this first one, same exact terms but a different sign in the middle. So it's 4n, I'm just going to square it, minus 5 squared. 4n times 4n is 16n squared, minus 5 times 5 is 25, and voila, we are done. Alright, again, this is a special case, special pattern, it's like a shortcut. This one we've done before, again, 9y, I'm going to take the first term, I'm going to square it, and it's going to be, then minus, it's going to be, doesn't matter if I put minus or plus, it's going to be minus in the end here, but it's going to be 9y times 2 times 2, you can put plus, negative, doesn't really matter, and then it'll be plus negative 2 squared. So, taking my first term square, I get 81y squared. My two terms multiplied together is negative 18y, and then times 2 is negative 36y. Take my last term, negative 2 square, and I get 4. Alright, this one, again, a little trickier, a little new, but it's take your first term, a, b, and you cube it. It's plus 3, 10, you take your first term, a, b, and you square it. And then you multiply that by your second term, which is 4. And it's going to be 3, and then it's going to be AB times your second term squared, and then plus just your second term cubed. So AB cubed is actually going to be A cubed, B cubed. And it's going to be A squared, B squared, and then 3 times 4, so it's going to be 12A squared, B squared. And then that's going to be 16 times 3, so that's 48AB. And then 4 cubed is 64. And that's your answer. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pause that now. And I'm going to show you the answer. And actually, I'm just going to show it to you in the next video because I'm running out of time. Alright, but give that a try, and I'll show you the answers in the next one.